I just found out that I've been dating my biological brother for 6 years. I am 30 and my brother is 32. I'm just going to call him my boyfriend for the majority of the time while I type this. I feel weird about this. I was adopted as a baby, but I didn't know that I was adopted until I was in high school. It didn't feel betrayed or care much. I love my parents and my parents love me. Who cares if they aren't my real parents? My boyfriend was also adopted, and when we met it was one of the things we sort of bonded over. We both didn't learn we were adopted until high school, and we both were lucky and had good families. We weren't passed around from foster home to foster home. Our relationship was and still is great. We understood each other very fast. We were attracted to each other quickly. I've never met someone and felt immediate attraction and familiarity. Now I know that the comfort and familiarity is because he's my brother. Not my half-brother. He is my full brother. We've done everything a couple that has been together for 6 years could do. We've said we love each other, we've had sex, we've celebrated anniversaries, we've met each other's families. I'm just glad we both agreed early on that we don't want to have kids, so that has never happened. I don't want to deal with the health risks and have to raise a child and them know that their parents are siblings. I discovered it when we did the DNA test thing to see our ancestry and what exactly we are. I ordered 2 for us, we spit in the tube and sent it out. It took like a month for the results to come back, and I was excited to see what we were, but before I could even get to that, I saw that we were siblings. I was shocked to say the least. I only just found out this information and I haven't told my boyfriend. I'm really hoping they made a mistake, but things are kind of starting to make sense to me now. We always get the "you guys look so alike" or "he's the male version of you." Long before this test we've always gotten compared. We always just laughed it off, but I have spent the morning looking at pictures of us together and realizing that we really do look so alike. It's freaking me out and I don't know what I should do. I still love my boyfriend/brother, and we have been together for 6 years. We have a house together and a whole comfortable life. I'm hoping that this test is wrong and we'll do a real test soon, but I'm panicking. I still see him as the love of my life. Update: I posted my original post about a year ago, and after a month or so I just never really checked this account. Well, I was scrolling TikTok the other day and saw my post read out loud on there, and it really was shocking. The video I saw was people on a stage reading it and the crowd being shocked and disgusted as if we grew up together and chose this. If when we met I knew he was my brother, I would not have gotten with him. Anyway, everyone is begging for an update. To make a long story short, my update is that we are still together and have been together. Rather than get a real DNA test done at a doctor, we just left it at that. We read that those ancestry tests are pretty accurate, and it was interesting to learn of other relatives we have. Because Ancestry links you to other people that have taken the test and share your DNA. Something that was questioned a lot was, why would you two randomly both take DNA tests? And we are both adopted. We want to know what we are. Everyone else growing up could say, like, my family is Irish, or my family comes from Germany, or my great-great-grandmother used to do this. We have none of that. We privated our ancestry and decided not to get another test because that is just more people involved. I didn't even have to tell him when the news broke. We both had login information to the ancestry, so he saw it himself. It was a lot to get over and talk about. I have to admit it was really hard to look at him in that way for a while. We slept in separate places. For a while I felt weird around him. But we're 6 years in by that time, and I still loved him and still do love him. My weirdness was different than how I feel with my actual brothers. I consider the kids of my parents to be my actual brothers. If I were to date one of them I would feel odd because I grew up with them. With my boyfriend/brother it was just a crazy what are the odds feeling. And looking at him and seeing myself and seeing our parents that we never knew. We talked about it and we have decided to just stay together. We don't want kids and no one else knows, so who are we hurting? I don't care about all the comments that call us disgusting. I don't see him as a brother. I don't find the fact that he is my biological brother hot or exciting. I just see him as the man I love. We have been able to joke and find humor about it within ourselves. My boyfriend joked we could have saved money on the ancestry and just sent one test in. Back when Game of Thrones was really popular before that terrible ending, we went to a Halloween party and I dressed as Cersei. Recently he was like, I should have dressed like Jaime. This may seem weird or off-putting to people reading this, but it is how we find levity in it all. Another misconception I kept seeing was that we met in high school. We met when I was 20. We had a really normal relationship. It was from friends to best friends to couple. He is honestly the love of my life. We've been together 7 years now and I've never gotten tired of him. I've never felt like I wanted to be apart from him. Even during the big discovery, I missed sharing a bed with him. I've never felt more at home and comfortable with a person, and it has nothing to do with him being my brother. No one will know. We aren't having children. We still do everything we did as a couple before finding out. I don't see him as my brother. I would actually feel gross if I slept with my real siblings.